There's a void gate.
Foes ahead.
Charge! See, this isn't as effective as you seem to think.
Defense. Up here. Their damage go down. Above your pet. Your resistance to fire, so that spell's not going to be. Damn. Drop your goat over here. Actually, drop it right behind you because I didn't notice that guy being there. I want you. Chain lightning, this cleric. I want you to attack this, but I want you to recall that. Cool. Attack this guy. Cool. Or do you go back to, or go into melee? How are you doing down here? Okay. This.
Glory be.
Okay, I want you to go and heal her real quick. Actually, come down here. All the way down here. Oh, consecrated ground. Switch to melee, go in on this guy, give him the lightning touch. Okay. You're gonna go back to range, come up the stairs, go after this guy. But, do big shields. Top off senior mittens.
Time to rethink this stratagem.
I don't like where she is right now.
Hardly seems fair.
Alright, I want you to take yourself out of battle, because you're in a really, really bad spot.
This isn't as effective as you seem to think.
Rebirth awaits.
Okay. Go ahead and drop your dude to help them out. These burning soldiers are pretty rough for me for some reason. So she's got refreshing defense proccing pretty good, so let's just do this. Cool. I want you to switch to your ranged again. I don't know if they can be slapped. Go ahead and try.
I shan't miss it yet.
This isn't as effective as you seem to think.
Nope. Do your big heal. You burning agony. Have your pet feign death because he's not gonna make it.
seem to think.
Okay, so she's coming back. I want Pillar of Faith right here.
Love will be on seek.
Didn't drop for some reason. Weird. He must be knocked or something. Or silenced. Do your second win, please. If you're in melee, you should be not taking these melee. Yeah. You be using your melee the best you can. Drop this. Oh wait, you've already got one out.
Useful as a
Doesn't hurt
bump
to
on a
another.
pickle.
Yeah, they're immune to fire. What I thought. Using pillar. Strong on these two, I guess. Okay, Senior Mins, I'm sorry about this. No, because that's weird. It's like not a straightforward path. Let's get this first burning soldier here.
Very helpful.
Okay. Consecrated ground, please. Do a big heal as well. Must have been silence. Drop your poison on these guys.
Damnation.
Do this spell again, this Madra's.
That's not very helpful.
Switch back to ranged. Move back. Okay, so we have that and 2 archers left. Heal her. Wait. Before you do that, turn into awesome form. And go heal her. Big heals. Oh, you're not in awesome form. My bad.
Time to rethink this strategy.
Man.
Nice hit.
Okay. Use this to heal.
Mode 60 on.
Yeah. Hate when they do that. Hate when they do that.
This is futile.
Dead. Oh, but it took out. Dude.
I've reached.
What did 145 damage? I thought I saw 145. Burning archer combust. Okay, so they explode after they do a crap ton of damage.
Limits. That was about as useful as a bump on a pickle.
There's a wallop.
Let's go ahead and pick him back up.
Breathe through leak now.
Looks complicated. This is
Try to knock him over.
Die already. Someone want to help the Watcher?
Okay. Could have gone better.
No problem. It's mine now.
What's yours now? Don't see what you see.
My eyes are peeled.
Yes, has discovered something. What did you discover? Fragments from the wayward or Wadewind in the blast, a splinter of soul essence, feverish clings to a moment in life. Read the soul. You dangle your legs over the edge of a dock. In the gloom of pre-dawn, the lake resembles a mirror of polished obsidian. Your father approaches with a pair of fishing rods. Back then, he stood as tall as the mountain. He expected you to be ready in the boat by now. What had you so distracted? Echo Wadewind. Father, would the morning still come if Aethys wasn't there to draw it over the horizon? He sighed. A foolish question. Aethys is the dawn. His absence would be the death of the light. You are old enough for this to be obvious. What is truly on your mind? Your father knows you well enough to see you through the obvious deflection. Wouldn't life go on without the gods? Before you could finish the thought, a fishing rod clattered to the ground, and your father struck you hard enough that you pitched forward into the lake. Your mouth opened with a cry that was quickly stifled by the cold water. He bellowed that the gods deserved gratitude, not an ignorant, faithless doubt. You should thank Aethys for the harvest and the dawn. Pride will only make you complacent. Never a strong swimmer. By the time you desperately clawed your way back to the surface, your father had rowed out to the middle of the lake to be alone. You know better than to call out to him and interrupt his fishing. You sat on the shore and waited for his return. When the dawn created the horizon, you didn't give thanks for the warmth it brought. You wanted to remember the cold. That was sad. That was really sad. This is as far as we go, looks like.
Look at this.
How do we get to that? No, we need to be at noon, right? I haven't had Taco Bell in a while. I keep saying I'm gonna get it, but I keep not ordering it. I keep cooking food. Like an idiot.
I'll take care of this.
Need to go back over here, I guess?
I'll handle this.
I think we need dust because we need to go back up here. Right. Right. Okay, so we definitely can climb this way. Thought we could climb this way.
Sure.
1 dozen stood. Heavy armor. +4 armor rating. 2 to armor rating. Scorch Godhammer. Cool.
Leave it to me.
Read the soul. Your father reached up from the sick bed and clutched you at your wrist. His fingers gnarled and skeletal. You've been enough of this condition spreading through the colony to know he wouldn't last long. It was a miracle he hung on this long. You know what I heard? That Baja Blast is you can make it through just like blue Gatorade and Mountain Dew, like half and half. I haven't done it myself, but I heard that's like literally just all it is. Or Powerade. I can't remember which one. Whichever one Taco Bell has. His breathing was labored, his voice ragged, but his gaze was alert and full of questions that only you could answer. I'll see you after the farm when you're gone, and make sure it stays in the family. Wait, hold on. I'll see you after your farm. He shook his head and maintained his grip. His lips and nose were stained with borreless cough, a plague that colored the phlegm purple. To you, it resembled an actress-smeared face paint. He asked in a ragged whisper if you kept the faith. I still think Aethys for the hardest in the dawn, just as you taught me. Satisfied, he nodded. Then his grip tightened as another fit of coughing crumpled him to a ball. I'll thank him for the dusk as it settles over you, Father. The coughing fit rattles to a halt as your father regarding you in wide shock. I needed a father, not a priest. You were neither to me. Farewell. You moved away from the sickbed that was soon to be deathbed, closing the door quietly behind you. You step out onto the porch to savor the last rays of the day. That's dark. It's cool, but that's dark. Now let's get back here. Yeah, I need to test that. Because if that's true, that's just game changer.
I'll take care of this.
Let's do Dawn. I'm gonna see something about the bridge. 2 points of light that I haven't reached yet. I feel like I should have reached them. From the bridge. You can see 2 rays of light over here. He's leaning against the doorway. Maybe if we come back to this doorway. Let's go to noon. What about it? I don't know, man. Like, I just dislike Jake Paul so much as a human being that it's really hard for me to be objective. He's done some really, really gross things. And he gets away with it. Right, I just forget the guy who fought his name. I've watched him in the UFC all the time. Askren, right? Yeah, he fought Ben Askren. Ben Askren used to be a beast. He's now 40 years old. And based off of the way he looked at weigh-in and during the fight, he didn't prep for this at all. I don't think he took it seriously at all. I think he went there to get paid. Said he didn't take a dive. Maybe he wasn't paid to take the dive? But that didn't look like he was trying to stay on his feet too hard. That was such a gimmick, though. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind, like, this is his third fight, right? So he could probably throw a punch and take a punch now. I think he's getting confidence in the ring. I gotta assume he's fighting outside of it. So unfortunate to say, he might be turning into a boxer. I mean, his footwork needs a lot. His punching needs a lot, but I mean, he's winning. Yeah, he did look sloppy, but like he's winning against who, right? I can't say he's winning yet. I'd really like to watch him fight an amateur. But I don't think he's ever going to take that fight. I think it's kind of like Mayweather, right? You fight all the right people at all the wrong times. And just keep it going. I think we got to go through the void gate.
I'll take care of this.
I doubt Nick Diaz would fight him. Maybe if he was paid enough. I don't know. I don't know how much of it is an act. I don't know how cocky he actually is. How old is Nick Diaz? He's 37. Oh, that's right. He had to stop fighting because he got positive for cannabis. If he fought Nick Diaz, that would be his first test. Because Nick Diaz was a striker. That would be like the first real striker he's ever fought. Nick Diaz can talk crap. There's very few people in this world
I'll handle this.
that that can shut him up. It's one of those people that you just let them run their mouth and you're just like, you take your pride in your face and you go home. I would actually pay for that. That one I'd pay for too. I thought about paying for this fight as because I pay for all of my UFC fights. And then I saw the weigh-ins. I was like, this guy was not prepared for this fight.
It's mine now.
How do you guys not notice these before? My goodness.
I'll take care of this.
Let's go to Dawn. No, it was... Yeah. And then the whole event around it. It was just weird.
Damn it. Why can't I remember?
Soul of the Rogue Priestess circles around the same thoughts in a pattern reminiscent of pacing. I continue observing.
I memorized that illusion spell. How can it be gone? Another second and Widewin will know the bomb is here. Damn it, girl. This is your chance. The whole point of the thing is that his soul finds him first.
As you intuit her meaning, you catch a flash of memory. Rogue priests assemble a delicate mechanism, spiked copper plates housing a fragile shard of Adra. The Adra houses a piece of Waden's soul. Torrance was right. The bomb worked because a part of Waywin's soul was inside. The mechanism was elegant in its simplicity. When a fragment of Waywin's reacted to his approach on the bridge above, it conducted a soul of energy into a copper and triggered the explosion. A bomb of Waywin made of Waywin. It was a delicate trigger by design. The work removed such a critical part will involve no small risk. Give her the memory of Magranti incantation. No sooner does the book make contact with her than it ceases to exist. Absorbed in her memory, you feel the essence of the priestess swell with life and vigor. You've lost an item.
Of course. Simple. How would I forget a thing like that anyway?
Oh, for sure, man. Go make that money. As she begins the incantation, you comprehend where and how the bomb was hidden. Knowing this, it feels as if 1,000 pairs of eyes are observing your progress at once. The illusion fades under their scrutiny. This is really cool. Especially since I played the first game. This is really, really cool.
Yeah. Sure.
The heat of Magra's fire singes your face as you draw closer to the Godhammer bomb, which feels poised to go off at an instant. Under the layer of copper plating, enchantments in volatile material, you sense a fragment of Waywin's soul. It reached out to you in blind confusion. A parchment-thin shard of Adra is positioned inside the spiked copper trap. When a current of essence conducted through the Adra, the trap will snap shut and complete a circuit. It would take an incredible care to exact that soul without setting off the bomb. Force the soul out and detonate the bomb. You extend your will into the mechanism, probing until you find the fragment of Waden's soul. You give it a forceful tug. The bomb responds at once, its moving parts coming together and radiating oppressive heat that pushes you away until the world is bathed in flames. Okay, so now we're here.
I'll handle this.
We need to be at dawn again. Okay, we gotta somehow get that soul out. Oh, wait. Is that it right there? When we did that, it looked like there was a soul. Oh my god, we have to go back. We have to do it again. Let's open this. Oh, okay, that's that. No.
I'll take care of this.
Oh man. Well, let me go back to that. Shit, I don't remember how I got down here either. Oh, I remember. Okay, hold on. To dusk. A splinter of the fragment of Waven's soul clings to the spot, endless recalling some piece of memory consumed by guilt and shame. You drew your sickle across the thin patch of Vorlis. The harvest would be poor one, but at least that was a shared burden that no one in Reg Ceres suffered alone. We could use some rain to go with the sunlight, Aethys. My thanks in advance. As usual, there was no reply. You drew the sundial out from under your shirt, but the light had waned too much to judge the hour. You flinched as the chime of the bell echoed from a distant source. A sensation of warmth spread across your face. Who's there? The daylight blossoms to life, exploding into many colors and filling the sky. You turn to face it, shielding your eye until you realize that it didn't hurt to look into the brilliance. A glowing figure loomed before you. Do you still thank me for the dawn and the harvest, Waidwin? You dropped your knees. You felt laid bare before the light of Aethys. Every word spoken in hate, every punch you threw fists first, every time you turned your back to the dawn, they were all his to judge. I won't plead for mercy. Do what you came to do. You tilted your head to present your neck, a motion you had seen repeated too many times in town square. The luminescent figure flickered in a way that reminded you at once of the gutting candle and a chuckle. Do you think I'm here to admonish and cast you into the lake? No. I would draw you back to the warmth for higher calling. He knew. Suddenly, you felt like the child again, vulnerable and alone before a looming, all-powerful presence. Fear not, for you are chosen above all others. You will be the light to bring the rebirth of an empire. An empire? It was gibberish to you, but Aethys probably knew something you didn't. Of course he did. His words filled you with warmth and confidence and you've never felt before. Where do we start? He told you that it starts with the stories usually do at the beginning. The sickle fell from the grip with a clatter as he reached out from across a great distance to touch your brow. A light stole over your vision. Much later, you awaken, a changed man. Okay, so let's hit this and go to noon. Another trap that I couldn't see. Wow, everyone is messed up. Okay, we're resting again. Guess what, you guys? Because you're doing so terrible, we're all eating rice. Everyone, rice. I don't even care. A splinter fragment of Waidwin's soul clings to the spot, endless recalling some piece of memory consumed. Read the soul. Dawn rose over the mountain pass where you camped your forces. The first rays warmed the tent and roused your armed congregants from slumber. Even Dewar Bridge was a speck on the horizon. Echo Waidwin. Scouts say that the dozen soldiers holding the crossing. What do you think they can accomplish? You spat into the wind and considered your options. No one said that this would be easy, but you started to wonder if the world even wanted a saint. The Deerwood certainly didn't. Echo Waidwin. They must have something to believe in, something that could turn the tides against us. You were only thinking aloud, but without warning, it became one of the rare moments when a familiar voice interceded on your thoughts. Echo Aethys. It's possible. Our adversaries do not lack for motivation. You flinch as the presence asserts itself. Aethys has been preoccupied lately, spending days in contemplative silence, distancing himself from you. What do you think, old friend? Could this be the end of our long march? You, Aethys, consider your answers with care. The inevitability of things that always came easier to Rimgrand. In this moment, you envied him. You and I may stumble, but our legacy will live on. If not on this frontier, then another. Waidwin nods, absorbed your words. Why try and stop us, though? Don't they want to see the light as we do? For some reason, it was always so hard telling Waidwin the truth. Maybe all the gods were out of practice. You already knew about the bomb, and you decided not to act on that knowledge. But Waidwin deserves an answer, even if it wasn't the entire truth. I'm gonna go gone. The night brings horrors, but it is necessary. Kith always rise against that which terrifies them. Waidwin looks out on the Even-Duer bridge and wondered if he was ready to face the dusk. His thoughts were a placid lake. Then he spoke his mind again, this time taking you by surprise. Those defenders are looking past the faith to stand against a god. They're here to fight for everything they built and planted together. Waidwin was beginning to see the point. It was your sorrow to know that he wouldn't live long enough to fully appreciate it. Kith are supposed to face the dawn together, not to depend on it. Our first duty is to each other. You wanted to tell Waidwin how proud you felt, but he no longer needed a father of approval to know when he was right. That saddened you even more, that knowing that Waidwin had seen his last sunrise. Hold on, let's do dusk. I want to see what this area is like in dusk. Then we'll come back at dawn. Splinter fragment. Okay. Okay, well. There's nothing left of that area. Waidwin stands suspended in an instant before the calamity. A final appeal for surrender still frozen on his lips. Restore the last missing fragment of the Waidwin soul. As all the essence you gathered on Even-Duer Bridge converges as on Waidwin, his soul brightens with a flash, and his eyes snap open as a tide of revelation washes over him. Watch the events play out.
Thank you, friend. I'm struggling to understand it all, but my thoughts are clearer now.
Waidwin wobbles on his feet. His expression of bewilderment shapes into a broad grin as he recovers his bearings.
I think I accept why this needed to happen, but it is only human to feel conflicted.
I'm guessing the cycle is broken now?
Unless you feel like taking it for another go-around, I can wait.
He smiles lopsidedly.
There is a lesson, a purpose to the Godhammer that I failed to grasp.
Waidwin looks out on the bridge, paying particular attention to the men and women rallying against each other.
Eothas wanted the people of the world to stand tall, without gods propping them up. The Godhammer didn't just tear Eothas from my body. It drove a wedge between gods and Kith across Eora. And isn't that just a version of what he always wanted?
I always thought he wanted to expose the work of the Inquithans.
He did. But in the end, it was the difference of two rivers flowing into the same ocean. Taking on that burden of suffering wasn't in Eothas' original plan. But it served him well enough that he was content to keep his distance for a few quiet years.
Waidwin shrugs. The matter seems to weigh on him less than before.
Now that I'm free, I can feel oblivion tugging at me harder than before. We won't have time to savor the victory, friend.
Waidwin looks down at his hands, which even now seem less substantial as the white void draws him away. He doesn't seem to mind. Seeing as I helped you, maybe you could lend a hand against the dragon?
I might have guessed you didn't come this far just to pull me out of a bad situation.
No.
At the risk of sounding ungrateful, it's been ages since I took up a pitchfork against anything larger than a bale of hay. You'd do better without me. Really?
If you have no faith in yourself, then you miss the point of the Saints' War.
What are you saying?
You're fleeing to the safety of oblivion when you should stand and fight. He looks beyond you to the faces of Deerwood, defender frozen in time. After a thoughtful pause, he nods.
Point me toward the fiend that means you harm, and I'll drag it down to oblivion with me. Onward.
Wadewind gestures for you to take the lead.
Never thought I'd be fighting beside an honest-to-God saint. Makes a gal feel real righteous.
Yeah, I want an army versus this thing. I ain't stupid. That thing's gonna hurt.
Yeah. Got it.
See. Me too.
Oh man. We got some of the fire dudes over here. Okay, drop this. Actually, do this one. Okay. You need to drop this here. I want you chain lightning this dude. These guys are resistant to fire. These guys are immune to it. So lightning surround her. So burning soldier on cleric. Okay, you're all set to be in your fight. Pump up your pet.
Mistake you.
Of course, there's a freaking archer. Can't cast that because while you're standing. Drop this on these guys. Feign death. Just cast.
Time to rethink this stratagem.
God. Big heal.
Got one. We can't afford another loss.
What was that? Like, what is doing that? I can see a spell, but I can't see what's awful. Lost my pet. He goes down. Try to pick him up with res.
This is futile.
Man, I thought we were just walking out of here.
Charge.
Alright, we're gonna have to probably rest after this, so go ahead and drop him. Drop your dragon.
Me too. Die.
This right back line.
That dog won't hunt.
Okay, mule kick this big scourge. There we go. Drop an arrow to the big scourge. Break their defenses. You're back there. You're getting knocked down. I'm totally confused. Whatever. Do this.
This isn't as effective as you seem to think.
Alright, switch grimoires real quick. I don't know why you're up there. Blizzard. Resistant, but they're not immune.
That was about as useful as a bump on a pickle.
Onward!
Hmm. Doesn't seem to be going well. We need to get these clerics down, I think. I think they're healing. Go after. I don't know how to get him to go after the clerics. Okay, I want this. Focused on these two. Big heal. Big heal as well. I need to do another heal. I think he got interrupted. Is he getting interrupted every time he tries to cast a spell because of this position? I think he is. Okay, take him out of the fight. Actually, do the 2 arrows on this soldier.
Not like this.
That was about as useful as a
Oh, of course the archer is in base combat. Why would he not be in base combat? Because they always just sneak past. Call your ally behind you.
pickle.
After him.
Fall back, because I want you to shoot him. Okay. Do entropy guard.
Smart, Stony.
Not working.
You
No
pick.
can
You
do.
get out of there. It's too late. Second wind.
Lantern flickers.
There's fail. Interrupted. Kill the group. Kill the group.
Rebirth awaits me.
Why are you moving? You shouldn't be moving. Just killed yourself.
Not without seeing.
Okay, apparently you somehow pulled that off. Do another one.
Flickers.
I'm naked as fuck.
Let's go. This decay source. There's another cleric. Get the cleric, please.
Just come to
Oh, not you. God. He misclicking. Heal everyone. Freaking cleric down.
Let's do it.
Second
Can't
wind.
whack him any harder.
Strong.
Can't take much more.
When was the last quick save or auto save? Because like this sucks. I just lost my healer. Like we came just charging through because I didn't expect a freaking battle as we're leaving an area that we already cleared. That's annoying. That's an annoying wipe. Why would there be a fight in a place where we already cleared? Now we have to have that whole conversation go over again. All right. We're just gonna breeze through
I
this.
accept why this needed to happen. Unless you feel there is a lesson. Aoth, the God Hammer didn't just tear Aethys from. He'd taken. Now that I'm free, I can. I'm at the risk of sounding ungrateful. Point me.
Never thought I'd be
Yeah, too bad. But yeah, wow, that battle is just like, oh, by the way, you know that area you just cleared? Yeah, it's no longer clear. In fact, it's got extremely large group of mobs on the other side, and they're very strong. Okay, we don't need this. I'm kind of curious to what happens with this sword. Never did anything with it. Okay, so lightning traps seem to be the play, or frost. Didn't help, I couldn't really see. Ooh,
Quickly and quietly.
attacks that were
No
happening.
problem.
This is gonna be a tough fight no matter. We gotta get away from the bombs. There's bombs everywhere. Okay, we need to blow this stuff up.
I read what I said.
Not with you guys next to it. Okay. Need to just get one person to do this.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah? Sure.
Up. We're gonna come in here. Throw this. Try again when he comes back. Or we could just... Nope, no. Hang on. Okay, fall back.
Me too.
Onward.
Drop your shield. Defense. Okay. All of you guys attack except for you. You sit here. Actually, no. You attack. You sit and wait. You start casting a protection spell.
Moeth exceeds honest.
you cast your summon.
Take this.
Okay, you're gonna cast your summon. You are not moving up.
You like that? Let's go.
I reap what I sow.
Drop consecrated ground. Alright, I want you. Throw that in there. Pick up your shield and move a scooch forward. Your trunk. Okay, now drop your shield.
That's not.
Okay. You need to switch grimoires.
Full.
Need to drop this in there.
Don't let him.
Earlier someone else.
Oh. Kitty, go get this.
Sounds about as useful as a bump on a pickle.
Okay, I think we got the cleric. Who's in base contact? You're in base contact. Okay. Switch. Keep brightening on him. Back off. Okay, you've switched, so drop this damage here. Okay. Do Merciless Gaze, switch this, and attack this burning soldier. Merciless Gaze though. Got the wall up, put another buffs.
Confound it! It usually works.
Okay, he's getting hit. Move up a little bit, drop consecrated ground again.
Let's go.
Can you mark this target?
This isn't as effective as you seem to think.
Buff up intermittence. Okay, drop your summon. How's she doing? She's doing okay.
After him. That's not very helpful.
Me too.
Okay. Fire these. Conics past this group. Do another one. Seem to have done a lot of damage, plus healed our tank. Always want to see that. Okay. This is the time where you summon your weapons from the gods.
This isn't as effective as you seem to think.
seem to be doing okay-ish. They don't leave corpses behind, which makes his spell not that great. Do this free spell in there.
Better suited to the task.
After him. This is futile.
That hardly seems fair.
Emroth, go ahead and heal yourself. Jody, go into big heal mode. Can you stay back for a second? You need to switch this. Now you're gonna start dropping these spells on them. You cast that on him, actually. Go after this archer, both of you. Recall your cat.
Smart stoning.
Work's cut out for us now.
Alright, switch to your ranged. Oh, he got killed by the explosion. Big heal on the group. Second win, please. Heal. Okay. Res our dude. Who are we going after? I guess the decay. Mark it.
Can't afford another loss.
No.
Darn it.
Cat dead. Power yourself, Amaranth, and do your defense spell again.
Onward. Not what I was.
There's a walloping.
Did she get interrupted? Or did we do something wrong? Okay. Does lightning shield around her?
This isn't as effective.
Need you to back off. Drop this on these two.
Nice hit. This is futile.
Hogwash.
Go heal her. You do your big heal. Wait, hold on. Move a little closer, then do it. Cool. Now, break down these guys' defense. Actually, come up a little closer. Not that, not that, not that. Do this. Okay. Trippy guard.
That dog won't hunt.
Me too.
Okay. Let's hit the one on the left first.
No one noticed that.
Do we have any offensive spells left? This. That's not where I want you to go. Don't do that. Don't do that. Give her a heal.
That dog won't hunt.
It's marked. Let's go ahead and put an arrow in him. Actually, no. We'll do twin shots on him. Go ahead and drop this here.
There's a walloping.
Time to rethink this stratagem.
Power summon. I feel like this is just a really big fight that we should probably throw the kitchen sink at.
After him.
I am ready.
I cannot whack
Okay,
many
power
harder.
yourself. This across. Oh man, they pulled us all in. Okay, do this. Okay, do the melee reduction. Um. Yeah, let's do this.
I did not con this spell speak.
I don't think he can escape. They're just gonna keep interrupting their spells now that they're in base range. Not looking good. Okay, this Scourge is doing worse, so I guess we should focus it. Yeah, focus it. Actually do this. Casting that, you are going to kill the group.
Let's go. I cannot whack harder.
Okay, you are focused him now. Cast this spell.
There's a walloping.
Priest calls for the beam of light that heals allies and burns enemies caught in the ray.
It's not very helpful.
We interrupted again. Heal again.
Nice hit.
Try to drop this fire on him.
This isn't as effective as you seem to think.
I'm tired. Okay, petrified.
That's
I
it.
think I just saved his life. You're just standing there because you're not close enough, apparently. Try to mule kick him.
That dog won't hunt.
Yeah.
That's the way.
Got it.
It's one heck of a fight, man. Okay, second wind. Drop your. Okay, you're
This is
paralyzed.
futile.
Man. This is not in a. Okay. How do we mess him up to the point where he can't be hitting everyone like this? Do this one to him.
Rebirth awaits me.
Oh, I forgot you have heals. Heal.
Can't do it.
It's not working.
Or this one.
Let's go.
Okay. Drop another heal.
Glory be.
This is futile.
You should be using this, seeing as you're in base. No, wait. There we go.
That dog won't hunt.
Dead. The gods, guide me. Shall not fear.
Pull yourself together.
Of course he went down. That's alright, we're resting after this anyways.
After him.
Man, he goes down so
There's
quick.
a walloping.
All things must come to an end. Even me.
Okay. Wow, that was a fight. That was a fight, and I couldn't even see it because we were under the bridge.
Sure. Got it.
Man. Look how it says Scourge killed Scourge. Rough.
You are ready to face your foe. I'll be at your side.
Cool. Okay, so that was the first area. It looks like we have 1, 2. So I'm guessing. I'm not sure if these are portals to one another. I have a feeling like this is a portal to here. Like we can mess with time now. So we have at least 2 more areas, and then the final boss. Not 3. Endless Queen. Drowned Kingdom. Oh, the Endless Queries. Okay, but for now, I'm gonna call it a night. Get some sleep. I'll be back probably late tomorrow. Where I didn't go climbing today, I'm probably gonna go climbing tomorrow. But then after climbing, I'll be on probably for like an hour or 2, and we'll jump just straight into this game. But thanks everyone for hanging out. Nugget, thanks for stopping by and saying hello. And thanks for all the lurkers. I know I had quite a few tonight. Actually, quite a bit tonight. Don't be afraid to say hi. I'm always willing to talk about this game. Y'all, come on.